Okay, so continuing on. Do I rest at the bonfire? Yeah, I will. Get that Estus charge back. Oh, now we're moving forward. So, oh no, that's why I didn't want to do it because of the dudes there, I suppose. Oh, whatever, just kill him. So we've gone through the other area to get here. Now we're pushing forward. We got to continue down that way there. Not going to pop a life gem just yet because I do need to drop down again. There's a dude here. Oh! That could have been... Oh no! Oh! Christ. It's actually really frustrating. Holy shit. Thank God I rested there, hey. Otherwise I would have had to sit at the bonfire up at the top and then ran around. That's such a boner killer. Maybe I can... Nope, guess not. Ah! Word, maybe I can just... get around them. That one's a more solid ground, maybe. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, one's dead. That's pretty good. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, God. Alright, rusted coin. Okay. Oh, thank God I'm not really personally counting deaths, but I do have it in the top left corner. And there's that dragon again. So I'm not quite sure how many deaths I'm up to. I'd wager it's around 40 all up, which isn't too bad. I had a look at my old footage from Dark Souls 1, and I had a look at how many deaths I had gone through that. I can't personally remember whether or not it was a first playthrough or whether it was something I did over time after I'd finished the game, but I saw that I had about 35 deaths, which isn't too bad actually. Okay, Dragon Sanctum. I need something to get in this door. We can't get in there yet, but it is, I believe it's necessary. And we start to hear singing. Then the singing stopped. So we're just going to kill this thing here. Ah, nice. Last one for good measure. Alright. So we encounter an enemy in here who's not tangible or anything. What we need to do is we need to destroy the body, the actual physical body, before we attack, because it's in a corporeal form. So now as it is we can harm it with physical attacks, but before we were unable to. So got a few hits off on him. Now they're very, very aggressive. Have a lot of like gap closing abilities and slashing abilities and so on and so forth. But if they're in physical form, they take quite a decent amount of damage. So we can, one-on-one, you can fall them pretty quickly. I'm lucky we got repair powder because I probably will need that as we continue along. Okay, he's dead. More repair powder? Wicked. Alright, I don't think any of these are mimics. If there was one, there would probably be a sign on the ground. There's a sign over there, so maybe we'll just hit that one before we get into it. But I think we should be okay. It wasn't a mimic. What about we got 4? There we go, that's what it is. Fatty head. Okay. 4 chests. Okay, so this whole area generally is like covered with traps. Those guys are more poisonous than the other ones that we've encountered. So obviously poison attacks won't work on them. But we've severely weakened this one, so don't have to worry. Being around them apparently seems to poison us. But we got pretty decent poison resistance, so we should be okay. Oh, target this guy. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, shit, where'd they come from? So there's a little pressure plate in the floor just there, which shoots off spikes that come from this wall. There's the pressure plate, so if we stand on that. Okay. We probably could have lured an enemy in front of that, but we just chose not to. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad I staggered him. And this chest down here should be bonfire aesthetics. It's also poison. Oh, that still hit me? Oh, it's a dried root. Okay, interesting. Alright, so, these parts that I'm playing right now, in this area, are probably going to be a little bit longer than the rest of the other parts. I try to keep the parts around 15 minutes long. Now that I've got better recording gear and all that sort of stuff, recording in 1080p 60 FPS is really easy, but the rendering aspect does take its time. So as you can imagine, the longer the render, the longer the video, and the better the quality of the video, the longer the render time. So some videos can take like 2-3 hours to render. But what I'll do is I'll try to keep them as short and as succinct as possible. But these parts I feel will be longer than the others. Purely because there's not so much... not so many bonfires to kind of run to. It's all very weird. Illusion ahead. Let's... I don't think that's an illusion ahead whatsoever. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so this is an area that kind of gets people sometimes. As it's there's a few paths that kind of branch around. So the key, the door that we looked at before that had a keyhole, I believe that's what it opens down there. When you go down there, you can't get back up unless you go all the way around. But what we want to do is jump over this, because we want to just explore this part down here. So the first things first is we want to open this door by shooting these pressure plates. Okay, so there's another one over here. And I've forgotten what that one opens. Oh, shit! Alright. Alright, so this guy here, there's a pressure plate right on that bloodstain, and what that does is it, you'll see. Yep. And it's really tricky because it can lure people right into it. Is he coming? Yeah, he is. Awesome. Alright. Always good to clear the enemies there, because if you don't clear the enemies, they can still stand on those pressure points, and that becomes a problem because then you have all these spikes hit you. I've died to it once before. And then we can go down to this area and pick up this room. I believe that door might be closed if you don't hit the pressure plate all the way down the end, but don't hold me to that because I'm not 100% sure. But this should be a jeweled sword. It is. Oh, puzzling stone sword. Okay, well, whatever. That's the one I meant. Alright, so no more pressure plates to hit. What I'm just going to quickly do is run down here, make sure that there's no offcuts, because I can't really remember this. Nope, it's just people telling you to try upwards. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to fall down this little stairwell bit here, because this is our way ahead and also backwards. Alright. So, that's a foreshadowing of all the shit down that direction. And down here is really interesting because... Oh, we got another one of those ladies over there. So she's going to shoot her magic at me in a second. Oh, there it comes. I'm going to see if I can poison her. I don't know if I will. I don't know if she's susceptible to poison. Doesn't look like that's the case. Alright, awesome. We can see a little sword down here. Now, this sword is interesting because there's more of those bodies, but unfortunately we can't really get to them. They're kind of hard to really navigate for now, and I don't really want to have to worry about putting myself in danger just yet. I do have an alluring skull, which is good, because I'll see if I can chuck an alluring skull straight down and bring those... Where the hell is it? There it is. Get my bow out, focus down there. That didn't do shit. Where the fuck is it hitting? That's so annoying. Alright. Guess all we gotta do is go down there and just start hitting shit. Alright, so. Taking a drink. Making sure they don't overwhelm us. This is very easy. Ah, you fucker. Alright, I made that look a little bit easier than what it actually is. That sort of shit's kind of hard to deal with. It's not really the easiest thing in the world. Of course, that sums up my experience in this room. Dung pie. I know there's another enemy hovering above us. So, I'm going to get around here. There he is. Oh, really? Okay, that's that half stamina shot for me. Alright, no more. Awesome. So we're going to climb up this ladder and have a look around. What do we got? Ah. Chest. Oh, if that's a mimic, I didn't hit it. Whew. Oh, Flynn's ring. Alright, let's see what that does. I can't even identify what might be the Flynn's ring. Oh, pfft. Oh, lowering equipment load increases physical damage. That's pretty useful given the fact that I have a weapon that's extremely light. Alright, so what we want to do... That door's still not open. I want to fall back down here, and I want to head into this area here. Now, luckily for us, those ghoul-looking dudes that are half spirit and all that, they can't climb ladders, so the faster we can get up, the better it is. Awesome. Alright, now, we have a few more problems to deal with. Most notably, there's a lady in here that we've got to attack. No, I lied. It's one of those dudes. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get him to... Yep, fall off. Awesome. Alright, so there's 3 down there. That's what I wanted. Now I want to kill this thing. Cool. Gonna hit this. I believe this might be a trap. Oh, that's the wrong button. I believe this might be a trap, so... Yeah, it is. It's poison. Alright. That opens that door. So this door is now open. Which is... Oh, okay, that wasn't the key door. That's just the door around. Alright, well that makes it a little bit easier. I don't have to navigate all that shit down the bottom. But there's a few more things. So the first thing that we want to do is... I think it's straight above me. I missed because I got distracted. Is this one right here. And that gets rid of all the spikes. Now what we can do is we can hit this to try to move it around. Okay, now we have to... I don't think we'll be able to do it from this area. So what I need to do, and this is the hardest thing, is I need to clear off all of those guys down there. But it is really difficult to do that because you kind of provoke the attention of all of those dudes. And if I get the wrong one, yeah, see, that's what happens. So what I might try and do... Oh, and I got invaded. That's really, really awesome. What I might try to do is lure these guys over here and make them fall off. So I know these guys have like a lunging attack. That's not that thing. Alright, that nailed me. That really hurt. Alright, sneak past him. Alright, he's falling off. Oh shit, that's the forlorn! I definitely don't want to get stun locked, and I definitely don't want to get chopped. Okay, alright. So he's going to keep going backwards. He's not getting poisoned. Which suggests maybe he's unable to be poisoned. Alright. I've taken a bit of damage and I don't have many Estus flasks just yet. So I'm going to equip a larger life gem. Don't want to go down there because I don't want to lose health. Oh shit, he's there! He has a fuckload of health. I'm gonna see if I can get behind him. Alright, wicked. I got him. Oh, he has a lot of health. Doesn't hit that hard, but that's not the point. Okay, he's dead. Whew. Alright. Human effigy. Did I pick that up? I didn't. I thought that was a human effigy. Okay. Oh, God. I know we're starting to get on in time. And I just gotta worry about what I'm doing with these, other dudes at the top of this ladder. The ghost ones.